Today guys, we're looking at the 40 sweatiest items in Fortnite for Chapter 5 Season 2. This list is going to include some of the best skins, pickaxes, backblings, and so much more, so make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know what items you own in the comments down below. And make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new, because if this video can reach 2,000 likes, we'll be giving away a bunch of free battle passes in the comments down below. But let's just get straight into it guys, and we're starting off with Zade. Now this is a little bit of an older skin. It was first added back during Chapter 2 Season 1, and you can actually pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks. What I love most about this is the edit styles that come with this skin. Usually skins like this only ever come with 1 or 2 different styles, but with Zade we actually get 3. That is amazing considering how cheap this actually is. I feel like it is such good value for money, and there is always a chance that this will get more edit styles in the future. If you guys don't want to use something this old though, then you can always use one of the newest items, and this is actually going to be the Hadean Key Pickaxe. This was just added in Chapter 5 Season 2, and it is actually part of the Battle Pass. It is paired with the Tier 100 skin, which is Hades, and I absolutely love this pickaxe. I honestly think it is going to be the sweatiest pickaxe that we do see from this Battle Pass, but there just weren't too many other amazing Battle Pass pickaxes introduced, so we probably won't see this getting the popularity that it deserves. I still think it is worth including on this list though. It is going to be really cool to make some amazing combos with as well, and even though the design of this is really unique, it does still have the default pickaxe swinging animation, which just makes it even better. But let's move on though guys to our next skin, and this is Pit Stop. Pit Stop again is very similar to Zade, which we already talked about. It does also cost 1,200 V-Bucks, but instead of having 3 edit styles, it actually has 4. I think this just makes it even better. I think this skin is really clean. It deserves to be a lot more tryhard in Fortnite today as well, but we just haven't seen the popularity for this skin pretty much ever since it was introduced, and this was all the way back during Chapter 2 Season 4. I mean, this was the Marvel season of Fortnite. We had so many amazing items added to the game this season, so I'm not really surprised this got overlooked, but I still feel like it is worth using in Fortnite today. And when this does feature in the item shop again, I hope you guys do actually end up picking this up. There were rumors that we would actually get some official F1 skins added to Fortnite, but it doesn't seem like that is actually going ahead anymore, which is really disappointing. But if you do want to use a newer skin, then I feel like Padme might actually be a good choice. This is a crossover skin with the Star Wars franchise. We haven't really seen too many Star Wars skins becoming popular or tryhard in Fortnite, but I feel like this is the skin that can do it. It just looks so clean. The design of this is so different to every other skin we have in the game as well. There are some other Star Wars skins that have become popular, but none really got that tryhard in Fortnite, and I feel like this could be the one to do it. We have seen some pros and streamers like Booger using this in the past as well, so it does seem likely that this could gain more popularity in the future, and we actually should be getting even more Star Wars cosmetics added to the game this season, which is just going to improve the popularity of this. We have also seen some people pairing this with Catwoman's grappling claw, which honestly I think is an amazing pickaxe. This again is one of those pickaxes that never got the popularity that it deserves, and I feel like that might be because this is actually a collab item. There are some amazing collab pickaxes in Fortnite, but we really only ever see 1 or 2 being popular and tryhard in Fortnite. A lot of them do gain some popularity when they first get added and then drop off very quickly, but I feel like this does have the potential to become a lot more tryhard in the future. It is a little bit bigger and more bulky than some of the other items, but we just don't have that many pickaxes in Fortnite that are this well designed, this detailed, and still a collab item. So if this is something that you like, then I highly recommend picking it up today. It is also going to work in perfectly with our next items guys, and this is the Agency Renegades bundle. Now you can actually pick up the Agency Renegades bundle in Fortnite for $20, and this comes with Shady Zade and Spycatcher Siren. Now there is a Cobalt remake in this as well, but no one has ever really used that skin, so we are not going to be including it in this video. But if you do like the way the Cobalt skin looks, then I guess it's just another reason to buy this. It is a little bit expensive, which is the only downside to it, but these skins are incredible. They basically remade 2 of the best Fortnite skins we have ever seen and made them even better, and included them in a bundle as well. If you don't want to spend this much though, but still collect a lot of the bundles in Fortnite, then Lara might actually be a much better option. Instead of setting you back around $20, this only sets you back $4, so this is a really good option. This is sort of like the starter pack skin for this season. It is actually quite new. It has really only been in the game for about 2 weeks, but we have already seen some pros and streamers using it, and I feel like that is only going to help this become more more popular and tryhard as we move throughout Season 2. Typical Gamer and Somerset are just a few examples of pros and streamers that have been using this. I feel like it will be popular as we move towards the end of the season and do get more tournaments as well, but we're just going to have to wait and see. It might be a little bit tricky to find a pickaxe that fits in with this skin perfectly, but one option that seems to work really well is actually the Skully Scepter. This is basically a remake of the Star Wand and also is a little bit cheaper, coming in at only 500 V-Bucks. I love the way the Skully Scepter looks. It has to be one of the best pickaxes we have ever seen in Fortnite, and I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. I mean, whenever you remake the Star Wand, it is just going to be one of the best pickaxes that we do actually see. I feel like because this was its own pickaxe though, and not an edit style for the Star Wand, it probably hasn't got the popularity that Fortnite thought it would actually get, but again, that is because this is its own pickaxe. If it was an edit style, then we would see more and more people using it, but that could always be something that they do in the future. So if you guys are waiting for an edit style of the Skully Scepter or the Star Wand, then honestly, it might come over the next few weeks. We probably won't see too many edit styles for Valeria being added to the game though. This was part of the Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass and was the Tier 100 skin. This is an amazing Tier 100 skin though. I feel like Valeria was so sick and definitely underrated as well, just because we had Peter Griffin added to the game in Chapter 5 Season 1. Whenever you add someone like Peter Griffin to the game, it is obviously going to take all the attention, and I feel like Valeria sort of just got forgotten about. This skin is amazing though. The edit styles for this are so sick. We have a built-in emote for this skin, allowing you to transform from one style to the other mid-game, which just makes it even better. I feel like the super edit styles for this just improved it so much as well, so hopefully more and more people do use it as the season progresses, but usually Battle Pass skins don't stay that popular for too long. Hopefully though, Artemis is the one that does stay popular. This was added to the game this season and is part of the Battle Pass, and I just think it looks incredible. Artemis again might be the forgotten about skin from this season. The only downside to this is that we do have so many other amazing Battle Pass skins that have been added, so one of them is bound to get left behind, but I still really love the way this skin looks and feel like it deserves to feature on this list. It does have the galaxy theme to it, but it isn't so overwhelming like a lot of the other galaxy skins that we do actually have, and that is just another benefit of this skin. That takes us, so guys, to the number 30 position, and we have the Joker's Revenge. Now, the Joker's Revenge is an amazing pickaxe that you could buy in the Last Laugh bundle, and it did set you back $40. Now, the Last Laugh bundle is quite expensive, and it doesn't feature in the store that often anymore because it was in the store for like 2 years straight, but I still think this is an amazing bundle. It isn't necessarily considered tryhard in Fortnite because the skins weren't the best designed skins. We did get the Joker, we also got Poison Ivy and Midas Rex added, which I all love, but they just never got the popularity they deserved. But the Joker's Revenge would have to be one of the best pickaxes from this, and I feel like we just had to include it on the list. It is kind of hard to find skins that are going to fit in with this pickaxe though, but one that actually might work quite well is going to be Reverie. I feel like the color styles for these items sort of do match up quite well. It is also going to make you guys stand out a little bit more, but unfortunately Reverie is never going to return to the store again. This was the starter pack skin during Chapter 5 Season 1. It is definitely one of the more slept on starter pack skins we've seen in a really long time as well, just because we haven't seen that many people using it. I feel like a lot of people really regret not buying the starter pack bundles once they have actually left the store, so if that is you, I feel so bad for you, but I've been using this a bunch, and I feel like this definitely has the potential to be a tryhard skin if it isn't already. The only thing that is really missing is the popularity, and that can always change in the future. The popularity has definitely been there though for the Golden Touch. This is one of the newest pickaxes in the game and was added with the Ascendant Midas skin only a few days ago. This is so incredible. This pickaxe also has 2 different styles as well, which just makes it even better. I feel like a lot of people love all of the Midas skins that get added to the game, so it makes sense that all of the Midas themed pickaxes are also really popular, and the Golden Touch is definitely one of the coolest. It sort of has a similar design to something like the Axe of Champions, where it is a little bit bigger than most pickaxes, but still doesn't take up too much of the screen, and that is what I love about it. I feel like the golden edit style is the best, but the green edit style is still really unique, and I feel like that will be popular as well. Let's move on, guys, to the number 27 position, and we have Aura. Aura is a skin that we just needed to mention on this. It has been in the game since Chapter 1 Season 8, making it one of the oldest skins on this list, and yet it is still one of the best and most tryhard ones in the game. The fact that this has been so popular and tryhard since it was first introduced is just a testament to how well designed this actually is. We might not see too many edit styles for this being added to the game in the future though, just because we have had an edit style for this added in Chapter 3, and I feel like that sort of means that we won't see more styles for it added in the future, but it is still an amazing skin that we just had to mention. If you are looking for a pickaxe to match with this, then we have to include the driver as well. This is a 500 V-Buck pickaxe. It does only have the one edit style, but that is all you really need with a pickaxe this well designed. It fits in with pretty much every single skin in the game, but it reappears in the store like once every 2 weeks as well, so if you haven't already got it, you will be able to get it very, very soon. I've talked about this so many times on the channel before, so honestly I don't really feel like I need to add even more detail to it, but you guys know this is going to be a pickaxe that is always tryhard in Fortnite. That really isn't going to change too much over the next few seasons, and the only thing I can really hope for with this is that we do actually get more edit styles for it, but that doesn't really happen with pickaxes too much anymore, so if you are waiting for that, it's probably not going to happen. One skin that probably won't get any more edit styles though is going to be Travis Scott, and we honestly don't even know if this will ever be added back to the item shop either. I mean, this was last seen during Chapter 2 Season 2 when this was first introduced with the Travis Scott concert. The fact that it hasn't been seen since makes me think this is never going to feature in the game again. It is an amazing skin though that had 2 different styles, and both edit styles are really clean, so depending on which style you prefer, both of them are going to look good. The default style has definitely been more tryhard, and that is the one that more people are using as well, but personally I feel like the Terminator edit style is my favorite. It just looks so clean and is going to make you guys stand out even more, which is why I love it so much. This probably won't return to the game though, so if you are waiting for this, you might honestly be better off spending your V-Bucks on something like the Cold Snap. This is a pickaxe in Fortnite that has recently become one of the more tryhard ones in the game, and that was because it featured in Clix's locker bundle. Clix is one of the most popular streamers that still streams Fortnite today. He plays in every single tournament as well, so you know whatever he uses is actually going to end up becoming quite popular. When Clix included this in his locker bundle, I feel like it really increased the popularity of this almost overnight. It was just so insane to see, and now it is one of the most wanted pickaxes in the history of the game. So if you guys don't already have this, I'm sure it will feature in the store very soon, and you will be able to buy it. A lot of people have actually been using this with Caper as well, which is always cool to see. Caper is quite tryhard in Fortnite, and it is actually one of the most highly customizable skins we have ever seen. Lots of people love to use highly customizable skins in Fortnite because it does make them stand out, and they do end up becoming quite tryhard as well, but I feel like Caper has definitely dropped off in Chapter 5 and especially in Season 2. This is still an amazing skin. I love this a lot, but when you do compare it to things like the superhero skins, this just doesn't have the popularity of the superhero skins, and it probably won't be coming back anytime soon. One item that isn't dropping off yet though has to be the Vault Guardian. This is one of my favorite pickaxes in the history of the game, and I'm a little annoyed I couldn't actually put this higher up on the list, but I just feel like it never really got the popularity that it deserves. It is by far the best crowbar pickaxe that we have in the game. We do obviously have other crowbar pickaxes like the Crowbar and the Gold Crow, but this was by far the best one. It was sort of a mashup of both of them. We had the silver color from the original Crowbar and then the golden effects from the Gold Crow, which is what I loved about it. But I just feel like a lot of people have used crowbars in the past that maybe they are preferring to use some of the other pickaxes that we do now have in Fortnite. Still though, for 500 V-Bucks, it is so worth buying, so if you guys don't already have it and do want it, then I highly recommend picking this up in the future. Let's move on though guys to a Battle Pass skin, and we have Hades. We haven't really talked about too many Battle Pass skins in Fortnite just yet, but Hades is one of my absolute favorites. It is the tier 100 skin from this season's Battle Pass as well. I don't know how tryhard or how popular this is going to be in the future, but since this is the tier 100 skin right now, I feel like it deserves to feature in this video. I love the design of Hades. It is so unique and different to a lot of other skins we have already seen, which just makes this even better. The pickaxe that was designed for this we've already talked about, and that was the Hadean key, and that was also really well designed, so these items are only going to improve as we do get the super edit styles for this skin as well. One item that is a little bit more tryhard right now would have to be the Diamond Jack. This is actually a pickaxe that has risen in popularity over the last few weeks. It didn't actually start off being that popular when it first got introduced, just because a lot of people thought this was going to feature in the store all the time because it was Travis Scott's pickaxe, but it has really been only the last few weeks where we have seen a bunch of pros and streamers starting to use this again like Typical Gamer. I feel like when he does start to use some of these rare items, they usually do spread throughout the community and do become more popular and tryhard, and that is definitely happening with the Diamond Jack. Unfortunately though, though, similar to Travis Scott, this will probably never return to the store again. Next up though guys, we need to move on to the Mogul Masters. These are skins that have literally been in the game since the very beginning, Chapter 1, Season 1. We have talked about them so many times on my channel before, but we had to talk about them again just because they are some of the best in Fortnite. I mean, it is really hard to go past skins that have been popular since the very beginning, so it is kind of insane that these are still popular today, but I just love the way they look so much. And it is really hard to pick which edit style is actually going to be the best. Obviously, you guys might have a personal preference on which edit style you actually want to own, but that is probably the only downside to these skins, is that it isn't one skin with a bunch of different styles. You actually did have to buy 8 different edit styles for this skin if you wanted to use every single one. And again, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, that does get quite expensive. A good pickaxe to use with these though is actually going to be the Slasher. This is a 500 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite that was introduced during the latest Fortnite Mares update that also saw Michael Myers being added to Fortnite. Michael Myers was such an exciting skin, so I feel like the pickaxe was always going to end up becoming quite popular as well. I don't think anyone expected this to become Tryhard in Fortnite, let alone still be Tryhard in the game today, but I really love it. I think it looks really clean, and it is definitely one of my favorite pickaxes moving forward. We probably won't see too many more people using this though, just because it is a single-handed pickaxe in Fortnite. Even though these are really clean, I do feel like people prefer to use the default styled pickaxes in Fortnite, which might be the only downside to this, but still I feel like it is definitely worth using and owning if you don't already have it. A skin that would pair in perfectly with this though has to be Channy. I've talked about Channy quite a few times on my channel already. It is one of my favorite all-time skins, and it seems to be only getting more and more popular as well. I mean, we've already seen a bunch of pros and streamers using it. It is just really exciting to see a skin like this finally getting the recognition it deserves after years of it already being in the game. I feel like with a second June movie coming out a few weeks ago as well, we could have got more styles for it, but that just hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it's going to happen now that June has already released. We could always see more cosmetics from this franchise being added in the future, but honestly, I have no idea if that is going to happen or not. We need to move on though guys to one of my favorite skins, and this is Loveless. This was a Fortnite Crew skin from Chapter 3. It was actually one of the better Fortnite Crew skins that we saw during that chapter, but I feel like what really let this down is the lack of edit styles. All of the Fortnite Crew skins that are getting added to the game today do end up with like 6 or 7 edit styles, because the longer you're subscribed to the Fortnite Crew bundle, the more edit styles you get. But obviously this was added to the game before that update was introduced, so we just have the one style for this. That is really letting it down. I feel like more edit styles for this would only improve this skin and make it more popular and Tryhard, but it doesn't look like that's ever going to happen, which really does suck. Another item that probably won't get too many styles though is going to be the Bad Joke pickaxe, and this was the second pickaxe added with the Last Laugh bundle, which we have already talked about. It is one of the more expensive bundles, again coming in at about $40, but I still really love the way this looks and feel like it is worth owning today. The Bad Joke probably takes on a little bit more of a meme theme to it than a Tryhard pickaxe, but I honestly feel like that actually helps it. A lot of pickaxes in Fortnite don't have much character to them, they have a simplistic design and don't make much sound, whereas the Bad Joke goes the complete opposite way. It has a really funny design, yet also looks really clean, and it has a funny sound, which makes it even better, and honestly I feel like this is one of the best pickaxes to use. Let's move forward though guys to the number 14 position, and we have the Polo Prodigy. The Polo Prodigy is very similar to Channy, where it is one of those skins that has sort of been in Fortnite for a few years now, but is just getting the recognition it finally deserves in Chapter 5. We saw a bunch of people starting to use it in Season 1, but I feel like now in Season 2 it has definitely become one of the more popular skins. Both edit styles for this are incredible as well, which just makes it even better, but time will tell whether this can eventually become one of the best skins in the game. I love this a lot. I feel like this Ralph Lauren skin was really underrated. I always thought it would become popular and Tryhard, and now it has finally happened. The lighter edit style is probably my favorite, but if you guys do want to stand out, then the darker edit style is going to be the way to go. One pickaxe to use with both of these items though would have to be the Studded Axe. The Studded Axe is a perfect pickaxe to use with this skin. It's going to fit in with pretty much every other skin in Fortnite as well, and that is just so good. For 800 V-Bucks, I feel like this is one of the only pickaxes in the game that sort of comes with a competitive advantage as well. What is awesome about this is that it makes almost no sound, and I feel like that is why a lot of pros and streamers love it. Fortnite even say that there are no pickaxes that give a competitive advantage, but I feel like this might honestly be the only only one. That is also one of the main reasons why this is still so popular in Fortnite today, even though it does have a more simplistic design. So if you guys don't already have this, then I feel like it is definitely worth buying it the next time it's in the store. That takes us forward though, guys, to the number 12 position, and we have ISO. ISO is one of the more interesting skins on this list. It is sort of similar to Polo Prodigy and Channy, where it has been in the game for a while now, but it is finally starting to gain some popularity and definitely becoming more tryhard in the more competitive game modes. ISO has actually been mained by a few European pros like Malabuka, and since he has such a large following on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, I feel like that is only going to help boost the popularity of this skin. Personally, I'm a huge fan of these skins. I feel like the more detailed skins in Fortnite are some of the best ones, but again, a lot of pros and streamers do want to use some of the more simplistic looking skins in the game just because they don't take up too much of the screen and they aren't as distracting as maybe the higher detailed skins are. So for that reason, we do see a lot of simplistic skins being popular, but I feel like ISO is one skin that actually might change this around and bring more attention to the highly detailed skins. That can sort of be similar for pickaxes as well, and that takes us perfectly into the Scratcher. The Scratcher is an amazing pickaxe, but I feel like it never really got the popularity that it deserved because it is a cell-shaded pickaxe. Basically, this has the anime theme to it, even though this is from the Family Guy collab. This is probably one of the funnier pickaxes we have seen over the last few seasons, just because it is Peter Griffin's pickaxe. If it was just added as a regular pickaxe, I still feel like it would be quite popular, but maybe not as popular as it is today. And obviously, since this was part of the Season 1 Battle Pass, it is never going to be available again in Fortnite. That takes us though, guys, to the number 10 position, and we have Siren. Siren is a 1,200 V-Bucks skin in Fortnite that is just one of the best we are ever going to see. It honestly probably deserves to be a lot higher up in this video, but that should show you guys how good the rest of the items are. Siren has been probably the most tryhard skin since Chapter 2 started. It was added in Chapter 2 Season 2 and was the best skin during Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and it finally started to drop off in Chapter 4, but at the start of Chapter 5 we got a brand new edit style for it, and that has really helped boost the popularity of this skin again. I feel like the red edit style is now my favorite one. I've been using this a bunch and I've seen a lot of people using it as well, but I feel like Siren has just been in the game for a while now that it is starting to drop off a little bit. For some reason though, that isn't happening with a lot of these OG pickaxes like the Candy Axe. This has actually been in the game since Chapter 1 Season 1. It sets you back 1,500 V-Bucks, making it one of the most expensive ones in the game as well, but regardless of the price, we still see so many people using it today. I honestly think that is kind of insane. We also got a secondary pickaxe that looks very similar to this, which was the Merry Mint, but I feel like Fortnite really missed out on an opportunity because they made this an exclusive pickaxe instead of including the Merry Mint with the Candy Axe as an edit style. Hopefully we do get some more styles for this as well, just because the price of this pickaxe is so insane. But let's move on, guys. Next up we have Lara Croft. This is one of the best skins we have seen in Fortnite. It has stayed popular since Chapter 2 Season 6 when this was first introduced, and what makes this even better is that this was actually part of the Battle Pass. A lot of Battle Pass skins are popular and tryhard during their season where they are introduced, but Lara Croft actually has gained more popularity since her season ended, which makes it even more insane. It is still really popular in Chapter 5 Season 2, but people are finally starting to use some of the edit styles for this skin, apart from just the default style. I feel like the golden edit style and the green edit styles are actually quite good, but the default style is still the best one to use in Chapter 5. One pickaxe that is going to work in with every single style though has to be the Icebreaker. I mean, this is an incredible pickaxe. It is so much better than the Candy Axe as well, and that is because this comes in at only 500 V-Bucks. We don't have to pay over 1,000 V-Bucks just to get a pickaxe, but the Icebreaker is still really clean and we just had to include it. It has been popular since Chapter 1 Season 1. It's going to work with all of your favorite skins, and even if you don't already have this, it features in the store like every 2 weeks as well, so you will definitely be able to get it very, very soon. It is also the perfect option for some of the more highly customizable skins as well, like the superhero skins. These do set you back 1,800 V-Bucks, so they are quite expensive, but the customization customization that you get with these are probably the best thing about it. We do see a lot of people using the fully white or the fully black edit style of this skin. I feel like that has been the more popular one. So if you guys do want to be creative, then I highly recommend using some of the other edit styles that we can actually make with this skin. They just haven't reached the popularity because the fully white and the fully black have been so good, but now is going to be the perfect time for you guys to experiment with this skin. I feel like some of the more brightly colorful skins are finally starting to gain some popularity in Fortnite, and one of the best ones would have to be Lara Lane. This is actually a Fortnite Crew skin. It was the Fortnite Crew skin for February and is actually being quite popular in March and now in April as well. This is really exciting for Fortnite Crew skins. This is one of those Fortnite Crew skins that is going to be getting a bunch of edit styles in the future. I mean, we already have a few added to the game, but over the next few months, we'll get even more styles, and that is only going to improve how good this skin is. For $10, you get a skin and a pickaxe. You also get 1,000 V-Bucks and the Battle Pass completely for free as well, so it is definitely worth buying if you don't already have it. If you guys do want to spend your V-Bucks a little bit better though, then maybe something like the Harley Hitter is going to be a better option. This does set you back around 800 V-Bucks. It is one of the best pickaxes that we have ever seen, and especially for a collab pickaxe, I feel like that just makes it even better. We've already talked about a few collab pickaxes in this video, but none have really reached the popularity of something like the Harley Hitter. This was first added in Chapter 2, Season 1. The only downside to this though is that we didn't get an edit style for this when we actually got Rebirth Harley Quinn added to the game. I feel like that would have been the perfect time for a second style for this pickaxe to be added that did include more of a red color theme to it, but it obviously hasn't happened, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Let's talk about a brand new skin that has just been added to the game though, and this is Gladiator Midas. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Midas. I actually used to main the original Midas skin back during Chapter 2 Season 2 when I started making Fortnite videos, and this was an incredible skin. Now that we have Gladiator Midas in the game though, I feel like it is really hard to tell which Midas edit style is going to be the best. There are so many in Fortnite that are just so clean, but Gladiator Midas, obviously because it is new, has been really popular, and I feel like that popularity is only going to stay consistent for the rest of the season, and hopefully for the rest of Chapter 5 as well. It is a little bit more detailed, and a lot of pros and streamers don't really use male skins anymore, but I feel like because this is a Midas variant, we will see this being really popular throughout Chapter 5. Hopefully it does stay Tryhard as well, but one pickaxe that is going to be perfect for this has to be the Leviathan Axe. This is without a doubt the most popular and tryhard collab pickaxe we are ever going to see, and now it is the most tryhard pickaxe of all time. I mean, it is just so insane how good this pickaxe actually is. It is 1,000 V-Bucks, so it is a little bit more expensive. It does have a custom animation. It is also reactive as well to just make it even better, and it is really hard to find a weakness with this pickaxe. I guess a lot of people might prefer to use a default style pickaxe in Fortnite, but I still think this is by far the best one, and if you guys haven't already bought this, then this might actually return to the store in the future, which just makes it even better. This hadn't been seen since Chapter 2 Season 5, so if you guys are hoping this will return soon, then it looks like it might honestly happen sooner rather than later. But finally guys, coming in at the #1 position, the most tryhard item in Fortnite today has to be Aphrodite. Now we could honestly include the entire Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass, but I feel like Aphrodite is one skin that we just had to mention. It is basically the best skin from this Battle Pass as well. The default style is going to be the one that you want to use. I feel like this has been the more popular one and the more tryhard one as well. But if you guys do want to stand out, then using any of the super edit styles, the pink edit style, or just any other edit style of this is going to make you guys stand out a lot, whilst also being considered a tryhard player. I think that is so sick about this, and hopefully it does stay popular throughout Chapter 5 as well, but honestly time will tell. There you guys go, that is my entire list of 40 of the most tryhard items in Fortnite. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below how many of these items you guys own, and I'll see you guys in the next video.